was Patrick Susskind's literary creation, Grand Nouil, who realized the power of scent as he learned that people could close their eyes to greatness, to horrors, to beauty, and their ears to melodies or deceiving words, but they could not escape scent. And in this fleeting olfactory realm, he knew that he who rules scent rules the hearts of men. In 18th century Paris, craftsmen flooded the courts
with new perfumes for every season, but long, long before that, in the tombs of Egyptian rulers, the dead were embalmed in the oils of sweet fragrant woods and resins. And it is said that Cleopatra used to bathe in scented water. But it was the Greeks who captured the odors of gardens, hosts of blossoms which spilled their fragrant glory into hot oils and wines, rolling rainbowed rugs of petals onto trays of fat until the exquisite scents are captured. It was Europe in the 1500s that heralded a changing world and a magnificent renaissance in art, sculpture and architecture. It was also the center for the production and commerce of perfumes, soaps, oils and scents. And it was here that Mauritius Frangipani mixed aromatic powder with alcohol and transferred its odor to a volatile liquid. He not only liberated scent from matter, but he discovered how to refine the essence of a scent. And this was perfume. The new art of perfumery spawned an era where the cobbled streets of Europe rolled with new scents. Workshops were crammed with spice-laden chests, bales of scented leather, flagons of floral colognes and kegs of oils. The courts of kings were fragrant with rolled scented candles, pressed oriental pastils of myrrh and kneaded frankincense, sifted and spatulated poudre impériale from crushed rose petals and lavender flowers. And the science of perfume became the trademark of wealthy families who produced their own distinguishing scents. These techniques have been handed down through the centuries and are still in use today. To create a new aroma requires a finely trained sense of smell. A perfumer needs to be able to discern the exact portion of individual ingredients and combine them in an ingenious blend of scents. Each aroma should complement the next. Hundreds of fragrances can be used to create one specific fragrance. Mr. Parsons, please tell us what actually goes into making a perfume.
One can start with 5 different raw materials, sets of raw materials. We have the gums, balsams and resinoids, and here's a good example of them. The next set of raw materials are essential oils, which come from roots of various plants, and there we have about 380 that we work with. They come from branches, leaves, twigs, petals, flowers, and the fruit. Then we have the animalic extracts. Although used in small quantities today, seeing that they've been replaced by man-synthesized raw materials, we still have the castoreum beaver glands. We also have the male musk deer glands, which we use the extract and the ointment from. More important is the ambergris, which comes from the female and male sperm whale. And then, of course, other natural raw materials which are critical to perfumistic manufacture are vanilla beans, and these were picked at La Réunion about 2 years ago. They've since been through a fermentation process and hence smell as good as they really do. And this quality is excellent, it really is. And then we also have from the South American jungle, and these I picked myself, these are tonka beans, which are used in the more heavy and exotic perfumistic area of fragrance creation.
Today, many of our products are treated with perfume. Soap, deodorant, candles, incense, potpourri, even scented handkerchiefs. The result? Odors abound. But true perfumes consist of 10 to 20% perfume dissolved in alcohol, whereas colognes contain 3 to 5% perfume oils dissolved in 80 to 90% alcohol, with water making up the balance. Toilet water also contains a great deal more alcohol than perfume and is usually stronger than cologne. Both cologne and toilet water are intended to be splashed freely over the body or sprayed onto the hair. But remember, colognes and toilet waters are far more diluted than perfumes, and their fragrances do not last as long. No two noses will react in the same way to a specific perfume. And a skin's level of acidity can also affect the fragrance. This means that an identical perfume may differ in aroma on two different people. There are thousands of different perfumes from which to choose, but these can be categorized as follows. It was Baudelaire who said that some perfumes are like children, innocent, as sweet as oboes, green as meadow's sword. Perhaps he was describing the floral perfumes which are light, fresh, and very sweet. For an oily or alkaline skin, a perfume blend of bergamot, which is a fragrant herb along with lemons and oranges, is ideal. And then a perfume with a green note captures the fragrant essence of aromatic wood pieces and verdant green mosses, ferns and the ripe stems of flowers in a fresh woody aroma. The modern perfume consists mainly of synthetic aromatics and are blended with smooth, exciting undertones and rich middle tones to create a perfume that is clear, sophisticated and cool. A spice perfume is heavier and thicker, consisting of a quixotic blend of cinnamon, vanilla, ginger and other floral exotic aromas, charging the air with a robust, vivacious scent. Sweet perfumes are an ethereal blend of strong flavored aromas like jasmine, tuberoses and japonica, sometimes reacting with the skin's acidity, becoming even sweeter and a little overwhelming. Oriental perfumes are rich and full-bodied, drawing on the deep aromatic aromas of oriental grasses and sandalwood. Fused into this all-pervading blend are the distinctive flavors of soft musks, amber and civet. Cleopatra herself indulged in the luxury of a perfumed bath, and so can you, by pouring in a cupful of delicious bath satin and yielding the glories of flowers and mystical plants that release their perfumes into the water, leaving the finest gauze of scent lingering on your body. But the bath fragrances are so subtle that they'll not eclipse or change the scent of a perfume you may wear later. Scent is not just a frivolous accessory. It affects the body and evokes certain emotions. It can act on the central nervous system to relieve tension, increase energy levels, or simply have an uplifting effect. So, does scent have power, or is it just the figment of literary imagination? And as the most famous of them all endeavored, he would create a scent that was not merely human, but superhuman, an angel scent so indescribably good and vital that he who smelt it would be enchanted and would have to love him with his whole heart, Grand Nuit, the bearer of that scent.